Hello, happy Tuesday. This is a very important video. This is important whether you believe in UFOs, aliens, or UAPs as they're now called. I just watched a very informative documentary, and all I ask is you watch it too and you make up your mind. I watched it just now, only 49 minutes, 50 minutes long, and it's changed my whole perspective. In fact, my blood is running cold, and I would please ask you to share my video or to get it out there, get this message out there, please. Anyway, I'm going to show you and then I'll tell you what it is. I hope it is very difficult for me looking behind this to see, but you can download for free on your TV, on your laptop, whatever, tubi. That's Tubi. And the documentary I just watched was called The Knowledge of the Forever Time, 3. And at the end of the credits, it's actually properly called Knowledge of Forever Time Invitation 3 by Damon Berry. I'll just put it up back again so you get it. I really do apologize. I'll go up and down so you can see side to side, because I'm looking behind this, I can't see. I'm just going to show you all my notes and then I'm going to explain my notes. I took heaps of notes. There's my first note. I'll explain these. I'll go up and down, side to side, and add a bit so you can see, I hope. Again, I apologize. There's my next one. Up, sideways, up and down. I'm not going to go too much into it because it explains it much better than I did. Up, down. Again, I don't know whether you're getting to see this because I can't see it, but people am scared, and you really do need to see this last one. So I'm going to spend a little bit of quiet time just shushing, just trying to get the book. You need to see this. This is what the summary was. I'll slowly go up. And I will read the last page after. Anyway, it didn't mention this, but the elitists and those that want us, and I do believe, in reptilians and greys and things are behind. I do believe in good and bad aliens, but that's not what this is about. And I do believe that we are being manipulated. I do believe that the governments want us in this fear place so that they can control us. When terrorism didn't work with 911 and Saddam Hussein did not have, things of destruction, massive, weapons of mass destruction, and it was all a big lie, they are now turning to, they have a space force just in case we have an alien invasion, and I'm really frightened, people. Apparently, what usually happens, I'll show you my book here, up again, is that when people see a UFO, they see three lights, and the three lights are supposed to represent Belt of Orion, saying the aliens are saying that they recognize us, and a very famous Phoenix light. There was first three lights, which was the Belt of Orion, and then they were followed by 9, then 8 lights, and the 9 and 8 lights represented how many planets in our solar system, and whether you believed Pluto was a planet or not. If you believed Pluto was a planet, then there were 9 planets. If you believed that there were only 8, then it went to 8. So the UFO was saying, we know who you are. And apparently they are no longer just sending 1 or 2 UFOs to warn us. They're sending hundreds. We are killing the planet. Now, whether you believe in this UFO stuff or not, it is a known fact. We are killing our planet. We are deforestation, fishing, the fisheries, around, where is it? I'm trying to think, Fiji and the Middle Pacific there, they're losing their catches. They cannot catch as much fish. The world's getting poorer and poorer. Tesla discovered that we could have free energy, clean energy. So still we use fossil fuel. And anyway, let me get on to what this documentary was about. It said about the Phoenix lights that it also showed a big massive triangle, and that triangle represented the Orion constellation perfectly. So as the aliens say, we know who you are. And these guys are the good guys. Apparently in astronomy, we have classifications of NC and NGC, which stand for New General Catalogue of Stars. So like Andromeda, Orion, Perseus, and Cassiopeia, I think it is. Now, few years ago in the United States, there was, workers saw this. People saw this at, passengers at gate 17 at this particular airport. A bright, shiny UFO was hovering, and it relates to the NC-17, the new constellation 7, what we call NC-17. And in there it talks about a water world destroyer, the Kraken. So what I am getting to is that Earth is dying, and it's getting hotter and hotter, and eventually, the days of the Great Flood, it's going to happen again. But what eventually is going to happen is our planet's going to become like a new dead Mars. And all these pyramids they have found on like Mars, I think they found it on a moon of either Saturn or Jupiter's, I'm not sure there. They found one on our own moon. They're dead planets. And these pyramids are built because they are extinct worlds. So UFOs are coming and more often, hundreds, and one day they're going to come to try and help us. They're apparently that gateway that I told you, gate 17, represented NC-17. The UFOs are telling us that the course we are on, we have to get off this world. Our world is going to become extinct. I've got a fact here. By the year 2048, there will be no more sea life. our world will be too hot. Folks, I am scared. It says here, we have to leave, running out of time. Now, not all of us are going to go, but what the point of this documentary was, the lights are communication. So UFO lights are communicating from, first they're communicating greetings by showing us they know us, the Orion belt, and then they might have certain other lights that correlate to the galaxy or the constellation or whatever they're from. And for example, this makes sense. My Lake in Dune incident, I saw 3 lights, remember? And those 3 lights, now I know, was 3 lights saying Orion's belt. We know you, Gem. We know you are off Earth. And the fact that I saw 2 white lights and a red light represented where this UFO was from. I am not imagining that now. I saw hundreds. This documentary told us that hundreds of UFOs are hearing. But here is the scary point, that every pyramid has represented a world that once was and is now a dead world. And that these aliens are going to come back in a massive wave to help us. But you know what our governments are going to do? Our governments are going to wage war. They're going to see them as invading. And you think our government, with only 200 years of technology, can defeat an alien species who are far more advanced, far more intelligent, who have, say, 2 million year technology? Because they have been visiting us for that long. Not only that, these UFOs and aliens live and reside and use dark matter. Dark matter can move the sun. Dark matter can destroy us. So I'm going to reinstate what the documentary said. Listen to this. Traitors of men, that's human, the real traitors of human are those who say we must fight the alien UFOs when they arrive. If we fight them, we are not going to win. If we fight them, we are going to go extinct. These alien UFOs, when they arrive in their thousands, they're here to save us. I don't know when they're coming, but they're coming. I'm not saying that there are not aliens who are on Earth now, who are collaborating with our government, who are doing bad things, because there are bad aliens, but there are aliens who really care for us. So are we going to start a war on our saviors? So please, once again, don't take my word for it. Please watch on Tubi, and I'll read it again. Tubi is Tubi. It is a free channel, whatever, like YouTube, that you can watch movies on. And on Tubi, it's called The Knowledge of the Forever Time Invitation 3. Our pyramids on Earth are warning us. We've already been wiped out once. Do you think if you look at ancient drawings, they show helicopters. We were once wiped. We're not going to get a second chance. We're killing the Earth. I'm asking you, please, watch this movie, The Knowledge of the Forever Time Invitation 3. You make up your mind. And if you agree with me, please pass the word on. I can't be the only one. I'm really, really frightened, people, because even before watching this, I knew about Trump's, millions of dollars going into Space Force because I knew terrorism didn't work. So what's our new threat? Aliens. And I reinstate, I am not saying that on Earth, when we're being abducted and everything, I'm not saying that there are not bad aliens, but I am saying that the lights we are seeing now and have been seeing for quite some time are trying to communicate with us, and they're communicating in a universal language, that of stars, that of constellations, that of galaxies. They're communicating with us they start off with what we are familiar with. And if you take a picture and you line up the UFO with a constellation, you'll be amazed. It's showing you where it comes from. So I'm saying that the elite want us in fear. The elite want to control us. When terrorism didn't work, the next thing is aliens, that we are going to be invaded by aliens. And I'm really scared. I want to be saved. I want my dog saved. I want the earth saved. But if it is too late, and I fear where we have left it too late. We have stopped Tesla. We could have decades ago have saved the earth. I think it's gone beyond that now. And I thank our alien friends for wanting to come and save us. And I'm looking forward to it, but I am not looking forward to our governments saying we are being invaded and starting a war. We can't even win that war, folks. These aliens have got good intentions. They know our earth is dying. They have visited us for millions of years. They've seen what damage we've done. I don't think we have a right to be saved. I think the human species deserves to be punished. We are insignificant little parasites, and these loving, caring aliens want us to start again. And these poor animals and other species that are going to be left on the earth to die, well, maybe if we're gone, maybe they have a chance. I don't know. But I want to say to the aliens, if you can hear my thoughts, aliens, the ones who are trying to save us, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we as humans fear you, and I want to be saved. I want my family saved, and I want to say thank you for giving us a chance. And I'll end it again. Please, please, don't think I'm loopy. Watch this. It'll only take 50 minutes of your time. The knowledge of the forever time. Invitation 3. Damon Berry. He, I think, is the director. It will change your life. It will make you see UFOs and lights in a whole different way. And if you get the same message that I got, please do not keep it to yourself. This must be shared. This must be shared. If you love your fellow man, you have a duty to share. We are killing Earth, and I think it is too late. Do not let us, as a war-monging species, start a war on something that's going to try to save us. And we start a war, we can't win it. We can't win it. Anyway, hold it up again so you can see it. You may think I'm a raving lunatic. I may lose subscribers over this, but I'm spreading the word. Okay? I'm really concerned. I've known for years that we were killing Earth. I watched years ago, it was through Foxtel, just in the last century, how many species had gone extinct because of what humans have done. So even if you dismiss this idea of UFOs, although I think the damage is too late, let's try and change. Don't think that you are too weak. You know, if you just spread my message to one more person and that person spreads the message, maybe we can save Earth. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, really? Do you think I'm 61 now? In the year 2048, I'll probably be dead. So, but I've got, grandchildren and they'll have children. If I was a selfish bitch, I wouldn't be warning you. I wouldn't care. But I love Earth. It is a beautiful place. And even if it is a simulation game, even if it's all just in our head, nature's so beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful creation, and it deserves to be a beautiful creation. Let's not make Earth into another Mars. That's all I've got to say. Watch the show. You make up your mind. Watch the show, please. Thank you. Love you. I've got to go and calm down. Oh, thank you. Love you. Bye.